Okay, hello everyone. Um, what I'm going to be basically going through today is how to set up your Google Classroom as well as the other apps that are associated with the Google Classroom. These apps will be needed in order for you to be able to function effectively or efficiently in your online classes. Okay. Now, the first thing that we're going to be doing is downloading the Classroom app on your device. Okay. So to do that, we're going to proceed to the Play Store. You're going to type in Classroom. Oh, class. Can't even spell now. Classroom. Right. All right. There it comes up, and then we're going to select Install. Okay. Now, depending on how fast your internet is, it will dictate how quickly the app will download and install. Okay. And you have to keep in mind as well that the file size, which is 12 megabytes, depending on if you are using data or whatever. So it would be advised to use Wi-Fi to download the app. Okay, so my one is finished downloading. Select open. And here it now says Google Classroom. Classroom helps classes communicate, save time, and stay organized. So we're going to select get started. Now here you are prompted and it says choose account for Classroom. Now most devices will have already had a Google account set up in it, right? You're not going to use that account. You're going to use the account that was provided to you by your teacher, okay? So we're going to select add a account and okay. I don't know where to check. So again, depending on how fast your internet speed is, will dictate how long that check is last, would say. That check would last. So here now it says sign in with your Google account. So for this exercise, I'm going to use a student's email address here. So I'm going to type in Samaro. Right. 0 0 2 1 5 at, and you have to pay attention now. You notice that I'm going to enter MOE school .edu.jm. If you notice now, it's not gmail.com, but moeschools.edu.jm. Every student's email should end with that. Okay, it's not a Gmail account you're going to use. So once you've entered your email address there, I'm going to select next. And you're going to use the password that was provided to you. In this case, it is reset so next. And once the password is entered, you will be given a message here, welcome to your new account, and some information about your account. Scroll down and you select accept. After you select accept now, another message is displayed here saying to create a strong password. So the password that you were provided with is a temporary password. So you'll have to create a new password now, and you will do so in the section provided here. So you enter the password twice. So right here and confirm the password. The password should be at least 8 characters or more, meaning a combination of letters as well as numbers can be used. Okay. Okay, now that my classroom app has been set up, if you notice now, it's to the right hand of my screen here beside the Chrome app. So what am I going to do now? I'm going to launch the app. Okay. Okay, now in the classroom, sorry, there are 2 classes that are set up in my class, right? Test class and 9 computer science. Okay, now in your instance, there would be a number of different other classes line up going down. Okay, so for this exercise, I am going to select my test class. I'm going to enter the test class. Okay. Now at the bottom of the screen here, you'll notice there are 3 tabs. The Stream tab, Classwork tab, and the People tab. Now the Stream tab is basically similar to, your wall or your newsfeed page on your Facebook. It shows all your recent notifications. If a post was made by the teacher, if a comment was made by the teacher, it will be shown on the Stream tab. Okay, the next tab here, which is the Classwork tab, this tab shows all the work or material that is posted by the teacher. Okay, so whatever assignments you get, whatever material you get, it will be posted, or you will see it in this section of the screen. All right, and the last tab here now, which is where all your classmates as well as the teacher will be displayed. Right, I don't have any classmates as yet, or any students haven't been added to this class as yet, so it's only the teacher's account that is displayed. Okay, but when you log in, you will see much more information here. All right, now the section that we're going to look at now is the Classroom work tab. Now here I have a test which the teacher has posted, so I'm going to select it and actually do the test now. Right, and this would apply to other material or quizzes or assignments the teacher posts in the classwork section. And when I select it, there's a document here. It's a PDF file, untitled document. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to select the document, and as you can see, it opens up and it says, let me zoom it up a bit, it says pop quiz, and there are 2 questions. I just created 2 questions here for just demonstration purposes, and the first question says the acronym PC stands for A, private computer, B, personal computer, or C, personal compact. Can anybody give me the answer? Okay, that's good. So in order for me to select the option here, I would have to select the pencil icon to the top right of my screen here, right? I'm going to select it. And if you notice, as I select it, a bar appears to the bottom of my screen here. So I have a select option. The second one is eraser. The third one, marker, highlighter, pencil, and marker. And the last one is text option. You can type text. All right, so I'm going to zoom back up the screen now, and the answer that was given to me was personal computer. So I'm going to check that. The second one question, which is which mouse click is used to select a item? Could somebody give me the answer? Oops, sorry. Okay, very good. All right. So I'm finished doing my test now. And what I need to do now, if you notice the three dots to the top right hand corner of my screen, I'm going to select it and I'm going to select save. All right, just give me okay. So when my document is finished saving now, if you notice to the bottom of my screen where it says your work, I'm going to pull the option up, and if you notice there's a document there now. It says edit untitled document. Let me just click on it here. It's the same document that we just edited and saved. Okay, let me go back. So I want to submit this document to my teacher now. So the green bar here that says turn in, I'm going to select it. And it says turn in your work. One attachment will be submitted for your test. And I select turn in. Okay. Now, if you notice the option that says unsubmit here, if for some reason, if you have a class assignment that you submitted and the deadline has not passed it, you can unsubmit the document, make changes to it, and resubmit the item. Okay. So basically, people, that's the simplest way of completing an assignment to be submitted to your teacher. There are a number of little options that are there as well, but because of time constraints, I cannot go through everything today. But you can liaison with your teacher or your form teacher if you need assistance. Okay, so I'm going to go back and exit the app now. Okay, now the other app which I spoke about earlier, or the other two apps, are the Gmail account. You need to set up your Gmail account, right? And it's the green, sorry, it's the white and red envelope on my screen here, right? Now what the Gmail account actually does when you set it up, it's your notification. It notifies you similarly to how a notification would come up on your phone, whether a WhatsApp message or a TikTok message. Okay, so I'm going to launch the Gmail app now. Okay. Now, one thing when you're in the Gmail app here, you need to pay attention to which account is active, right? You want to ensure that the school account is active on yours at a given point when you want to access it. All right. So if you look to the top right hand corner of your screen now, the letter D with in the blue color, you're going to select that. In your instance, it would look a little different with your initial, I should say. You're going to select it, and you're going to ensure that it is on the correct email address. Okay. So presently, I have it on the moeschools.edu.jm account. If I want to switch to my Gmail account, I would select it. I'll give it a little time to load, and that would be my Gmail account. Okay. So that's how you go about switching the accounts. Okay. So there now is where you would actually see emails that are sent to you. Okay. Okay, so the last app that we're looking at for today is the Google Meet app. Okay. Now that map is similar to the Zoom that everybody is using now, but because our school has unlimited access to the features and usage of that app, that's the app that we are going to be using for our classes. Okay, so to do that, we go to Play Store as usual. We're going to type in Google. Oh, Google Meet, and see it displayed at the top of our list here. And we're going to select install. So we're giving it a little time to install. And as I said before, when you're downloading the app, it depends on how quick, how fast your internet speed is. Select open. Now mine is finished, so I'm going to select open. And it says, welcome to Meet. To make video calls or Meet, allow access to your device, video camera, and microphone. I'm going to select continue. Allow me to take pictures and record video. Allow me to record audio. Allow. And here I'm prompted again to select the email address which I want to use. Please remember, you should select the moeschools.edu.com email address that is given to you. Okay, now that I'm in the app is basic, very basic. Most times a teacher will send you the link for a meeting, so once you click on the link, the app will automatically enter you into the meeting. But in the event you are given a code, you will select the meeting code section, and you will type in the code and select join meeting. Okay, I'm aware that a number of persons, their phones don't have sufficient storage capacity, and they are not able to download some of the apps that are needed. All right, one of the ways another way you can access the classroom is via the Chrome app. Okay, so I'm going to launch the Chrome app, and at the top of the address bar here, I'm going to type www.google.com, right, and enter. Okay, now if you notice, I'm at the Google website and it looks similar to as how it would look on a laptop or a desktop computer. Okay, now one of the things that we have to do in order to access the Google Classroom on our phone without actually using the app, if you notice to the top right hand corner of our screen here, there are three little dots. We're going to select it, and this drop down menu appears. We're going to scroll all the way down to where it says desktop site, and we're going to select it. We're going to check the checkbox. Okay, once you check the checkbox, you notice that the window has reduced in size and it looks a little bit different. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to zoom the app up a bit, zoom the screen up a bit, and we're going to select the 9 little dots here, right? And we're going to scroll and look for our classroom app and select it. Right, and that's another way how you can access your classroom. Presently, I don't have any classes in this account, but all your classes would be displayed on your screen there in front of you without you having to actually open up the app.